And today I'm going to show you one of the most powerful superfruits in the world to detoxify, mineralize the body, and increase energy instantly like that every single day. So right here I have a key lime, and I'm going to demonstrate the power of how much energy, minerals is actually in this little bitty superfruit. And this is something you should be doing every day. So I'm going to demonstrate that with my little magic light box. I'm also going to show you guys how dangerous and toxic sugar is when you consume it and how fast it affects your body. So let's turn on my little magic light box here, and we're going to put the probes in the key lime. And as you see, the key limes light up the light bulb. That's what happens when we eat key limes. So it's one of the best things to do first thing in the morning, right? To energize the body. So we'll do another demonstration here. I have some spring water, and I just squeezed some key limes while ago. I squeezed, I think, 3 of these in here, so it's not very much. And we'll see what happens every day when we eat key limes. So you can see the light bulb starts to turn on. So when we eat foods that have vitamins and minerals, they still have their energy force. Our body becomes alive. See, it keeps getting brighter and brighter. So this is a great thing to do first thing in the morning. Is always just don't use lemon, don't use lime. Make sure you use the key lime. You can do about 3 of these in the morning. Another great thing to do is do it at night. It helps stimulate the bowel naturally. So if you're constipated or something like that, this is definitely help you in that area. So the next test we're going to do is the sugar test, and we're going to see how fast sugar actually affects our body. So I haven't just let this my little light bulb sit in here. I don't know how long this lasts, but it looks like it'll last a long time. So make sure you guys juice your key limes in the morning, and a good time to do it is at night before you go to bed. So here's a tablespoon of sugar. And look how fast it affected our light bulb already. Our energy level is already down. That's 2 tablespoons. Well, less than 2. Here's about 3/4 of another tablespoon. And look at it, completely put out the light bulb. So sugar, diabetes, weight gain, this actually will kill you.
Every single thing he said in the video is so powerful, and I want to add to that by saying, just like a computer requires both electric and magnetism to function, we too require the same thing because we are biological quantum computers living in a quantum realm, and the foods that are alkaline are electric or living. The reason it's living is because electric has energy, and that energy is going inside the body, therefore producing more life. We are choosing life through our actions and our decisions, from the company we keep to the food that we eat. And if we're taking dead or rotten flesh and putting that inside of a living vessel, is that producing more life, or is it reducing the length of it? What do you think is actually happening? So, and I say all that to say that those foods are creating an acidic environment, and that acidic environment is what's inviting in sickness. But electric foods, which is again charging the vessel, disease can no longer sustain in an alkaline environment. So we must charge the body and eat things that contain life. The food that we are eating should have roots connected to the Earth's electromagnetic field, being charged that way, and also the photons from the sun is being charged that way, going through a process of photosynthesis, which allows the body to go back to what is known as homeostasis, where we are completely balanced. And if we're doing the complete opposite, what do you think logically is happening? I like to say, if we are biological quantum computers living in a quantum realm, then my food is a code. It's not just an apple or orange or whatever you want to call it. It's not a burger or a pizza. It is a code. And if I put that inside of my body, it's either saying, give me more life or reduce the length of it. And in the Bible, it says, I've given you blessings and curses, life and death. I advise you choose life so that you and your offspring may live. Choosing life is we choose life in many different aspects, but it's from the company we keep as well as from the food that we eat. All of our decisions is going into either aiding us in choosing more life or reducing this life force energy inside of us. And the food is absolutely affecting our mood. It's affecting our consciousness. So I say all that to say that we must be more conscious of the food that we are eating and what we are consuming, because it's either giving us more life, charging the vessel, or reducing the length of it. There is no in between. So there's one other thing that I wanted to mention in the video that I forgot to, which is the fact that in the Bible it says, anyone who destroys the temple of God, I will destroy that person, because the temple of God is sacred and you together are that temple. The way we treat the body from the food we consume is either, again, giving us more life or reducing the length of it. And when it comes to sugar, sugar is contributing to dementia because it's causing a mucus buildup in the brain. And anywhere in the body where there's a mucus buildup, you will find a sickness or an ailment that we give a name to it. So mucus built up in the bones, we call it arthritis. Mucus built up in the lungs, we call it bronchitis. Same is true for dementia. It's mucus built up in the brain. And the way we rid the body of all diseases or ailments is the same exact way, by putting it in an alkaline environment or an alkaline state where disease can no longer be sustained. So we got to be more conscious of the food that we're consuming, because again, we are the temple of God, and the way we treat the body, it will treat us. So if we take care of the body, and I know it doesn't say this part, but I'm just going to reverse it. Anyone who takes care of the temple of God, I will take care of that person, because the temple of God is sacred and you together are that temple. So just be more conscious and mindful of the things that we're putting inside of our vessel.